Hey guys, welcome to Pierre Hache Music. Today we're going to go over the 6 most popular ukulele chord tutorials on my channel. Stay tuned. So many of you are discovering me through search. About 50% of my views come through YouTube search. So I thought I'd gather all in one place the most popular chord tutorials that people are looking up, and we're going to start from number 6 and move our way all the way up to number 1, the most popular ukulele chord video on my channel. The C sharp minor chord is fairly common, and it's an honorable mention here. It actually would be number 7 in the videos. This one has about 15,000 views. To play a C sharp minor, you're going to bar the 4th fret, the bottom 3 strings, or all 4 strings. Squish down firmly there with a straight index, and then play the 6th fret of the 4th string up above here. That's a C sharp minor. You can bar just the bottom 3, like I said, like this. I prefer playing it this way. That's C sharp minor. Slightly easier variation, you could do only the bottom 3 strings, like this, and only strum the bottom 3. If I bar with my index, I could mute the 4th string, just touching it. This is a little tricky, but some people can do that. Or I can play it with fingers 2, 3, 4 like this, and mute with the index, optional, or just strum the bottom 3, okay? So this is kind of an easier way to get started with C sharp minor, but you'll want to work on that full bar shape like this. Okay, coming in number 6, the D chord. I like to play a D chord with fingers 2, 3, 4. A lot of people prefer fingers 1, 2, 3 like this. There's many different fingerings for D. You can do it like with barring your index on the top 2 strings and then middle finger underneath. There's tons of variations. I made a short with 6 ways of playing a D chord. I'll link to that down in the description if you want to go more in depth and find the way that suits your hand best. Next, we have the D minor chord tutorial that had 33,000 views. So these are the types of tutorials that you guys are continuing to find in search and looking up. D minor, quite simply, is played like this. The diagram should help. Middle finger on the 4th string, 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and index on the 2nd string, 1st fret right here. Okay, this is a D minor chord on the ukulele. Not too hard and definitely good to know. Next, hugely popular are my B flat chord tutorials. So a B flat chord would be played like this in general, but a slightly easier version you can get away with is a G shape at the 5th fret, and you can strum either all 4 strings for a B flat 6 or just the bottom 3 strings like this for a B flat chord. B flat 6 is easy and sounds a little different, kind of a little jazzy, but will totally work, 90% of the time. So if you're really struggling to do the bar, which I encourage you to keep practicing, you can start with this one. Next, with 41,000 views, this would be number 3 in my most viewed chord tutorials, is G chord and G chord tips. So to summarize, the G chord is of course played like this. And if you lower your thumb in the back, use the very tips of your fingers, it can really help. You want to press close to the side of the frets that's near the sound hole at this end here, not over here, but here. It helps. Oh yeah, you could start with just 2 fingers at a time. Like if I want to practice just these 2, for example, and get those to ring, that would be a great start. Or I could do the top 2 strings like this and get those to ring. And then adding your middle finger. So very tips, lower your thumb, rounded fingers, and practice that. Then you'll want to practice switching, for example, C to G, back and forth many times to really get comfortable with your G chord. A very common chord, and definitely want to practice that one. The 2 most searched ukulele chord tutorials are coming up, but real quick, I want to let you guys know about the ultimate ukulele strumming course that I'm launching October 1st. It includes 40 step-by-step lessons with videos and PDFs, more than 20 private lessons worth of material for the price of 2. It's 50% off in October, launching October 1st, so check it out with the links in the description. You'll learn more details there. The number 2 most watched ukulele chord tutorial on my channel is the E chord. So E is another very common chord, and it's tricky. I'm not surprised that people are looking it up. So it's played like this normally with a bit of a stretch. It can be challenging. Another common way to play E is like this. Also tricky, okay? So practice those, but to start, the easiest way would be just the top 3 strings here on the 4th fret. You can mute the bottom string or only strum the top 3, and that's an easy E. I use this one. And finally, the most searched ukulele chord tutorial on my channel is the B minor chord. I have a video that's B minor 8 ways. I won't go through them all here. I'll link to that one down below if you're curious about 8 different ways of playing a B minor chord. The most common is this. It's like the C sharp shape that we started with, but in the 2nd fret Again, with a bar chord, I'll link to some bar chord exercises in the description as well, but an easy way to play B minor is just the bottom 3 strings, like this or like this. You can mute the top string here. Just let your index touch that 4th string, and that's a B minor. So you can get away with that, but keep working on those full bars. Hey, thanks for sticking around. I hope you learned something. Check out tons more tutorials linked in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.